and welcome back to the R.N.R podcast. Today we have a very special podcast. We're accompanied by Sion the Moyes, the Mystery Man, and
Mad3ByJ.
Mad3ByJ.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's back artists for you guys right there.
Yeah, no, tell them who we had on previous podcast.
Previous podcast, we were actually down to host. I don't know if you remember, right?
Oh,
it was me and you because Nazi.
Oh yeah, I had to be somewhere. Yeah.
No, but we had.
I hold it down though.
Huh?
We had Nahum on. We had
Yeah,
three
that was
artists.
the podcast before
the
the one last week.
I know what I'm saying. We had three artists back to back to back.
Yeah, back to back.
Oh,
I'll see
so
if you
you're
can
trying
now.
to say-
Now,
My man right here.
Is that also your Twitter name?
my Twitter name is Godbody, but
Yeah, I was gonna talk. I said like, remember when I asked you like, yo, link me your YouTube and your SoundCloud?
yeah.
Yeah, you should get on your. You said you don't have a SoundCloud, but you should probably get on that. Like,
I mean, I tried, but they want copyrights.
They also have a data
Really?
limit now.
Yeah, SoundCloud.
Yeah, you got to pay for more space now.
It's
Oh,
not like how it used to be.
yeah.
I don't think so. SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Nah,
yeah,
it's
even on
definitely
the
not, bro.
R&R, like we have like 4 podcasts out, but like only 2 are posted there because
Yeah,
there's a
6.
limited amount that you
Yeah.
can have posted on there.
I mean, granted, SoundCloud was about to go bankrupt, so
Exactly.
they need a new source of revenue. But yeah, tell us about some of your projects you have
What
coming
you got
up,
coming
or
up.
what you have existing.
Yo,
that you
actually,
really-
And introduce yourself too. Like
Yeah.
tell
okay.
everybody who you are.
Well, my real name is Jamal Gooden, but I go by Mad3ByJ. Oh, okay.
I'll turn the gain up.
But I don't know, man. I'm a military kid, so I've been everywhere. I've been to Germany, to Cali, Texas. I just been everywhere.
Do you think
you
that
put
is
that in your music, like
Yeah.
that influence?
Yeah, man, definitely seeing different cultures at a young age. Cause I seen so up until probably like 15, I was just moving everywhere. So yeah, it definitely influenced my future.
What like category of music would you say you make? Would you make like lyrical rap, like just hype music, or a little bit of everything?
Shoot, I'm just experimenting and everything, bro. Whatever works. Whatever the people like, I try to give it to them.
How do you think the fact that you have had like perspective on just the world because you've traveled so much? How do you think that impacts your music?
Just seeing different cultures, you can see like what other people like. It's just I guess America's just the same way. It's like a melting pot, so you can see all different cultures. But actually going to the place and seeing it is just a different experience.
Have you been Have you been out of country?
Yeah. So,
Germany, nigga.
Yeah.
What, you said
I
you
didn't
said
really- Germany.
I
I
didn't
didn't
hear,
really
bro.
want to list all my resume, but like I've been to Germany, I've been to Italy for a little bit. I've been to Paris.
Damn.
I've been to Hawaii. My mom got married in Hawaii. Yeah, man, I've been a couple places.
Was this this sounds like Marine or Navy? Like what branch? Army?
Yeah, Army
That
strong.
much traveling though? Dang.
Yeah, man. So like when we were in Germany, France and Italy's right there. So all you gotta do is just take a bus.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
Well, yeah, you can also in Europe you can take a train
yeah.
that
To go
hits.
from a country
Yeah.
to
Yeah, so most people in Europe don't like stay in that specific region. They like to see other parts.
And I don't think you need a visa to travel from one country to another too. So that
I mean,
makes
if
it
you have
easier.
American citizenship, you're pretty much like,
You straight.
yeah, you're good everywhere.
Doesn't it work like differently in Europe? People can just drive from one country to another type of shit.
Now since Brexit, Britain is out except Britain, but you can travel
Yeah, 'cause
whatever.
European Union.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn! You need to go
speaking
back to
French
class,
over
bro.
there.
But so, are you a producer, a DJ? What do you do? I know you don't actually rap and all that, but
I mean, I did a little bit of that,
Oh.
but like people weren't feeling it, so it's like I'm not
Let
gonna
me
put
switch it
all
up.
my energy into something nobody likes. So
People
I
are
mean,
feeling that the video
yeah,
you put
man.
out there though.
So I'm gonna try to do
50,000 views or so.
50K, man. That's what we
No,
got.
that's in a week too.
Yeah, it's about 10, 12 days. Yeah.
How did that happen? Like, how did you amass
So-
such a mass?
It started on Twitter. So like I kind of had like a good following on Twitter. Got like 4,000 followers. It's good just because I've been on Twitter for so long.
Yeah.
Like, I just been following people asking for a follow back. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay, yeah.
so humble shit. But when I put it out, like I put it out at like 9, right? And I guess
9
that's
PM?
like it's like
Okay.
I guess it's like a peak time for Twitter because everybody's just like chilling,
True.
Yeah.
you know, looking at their phone.
This is the Drake and her collab we made.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's Jungle. They used
Okay.
yeah, man. So in the left ear, it's her voice, and
On the right is Drake.
yeah, and
Oh.
the concept behind that.
Yeah. How
Was-
did you come up with that?
So I'm not even gonna lie, I was inspired like 2013, I think. Somebody did like a mashup of The Weeknd Trust Issues and Drake's Trust Issues.
Oh yeah, I think. I've heard
Yeah.
that, yeah.
So it was like I wanted to see if I could recreate, like, I remember the first time I heard that was like so cold. Like, wow, somebody really thought to do this. So like when I did it, it just everything just happened perfect. Like people saw it at the right time. I dropped it at the right time. It sounded decent, you know. So I'm blessed, man. just
It
really
sounded
worked out.
decent to the point where the Fader magazine picked it up.
Yeah.
Fedor, like the magazine.
Yeah, that's how I found about it. And I noticed one thing about you: you used the social media very well.
Yeah, man.
Because
Strategy.
as soon as this shit came out, it was on your Twitter, it was on your IG. Like
Yeah, like you
you
explained,
promote well.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you explained like how it exploded on Twitter. Like you mentioned that you posted at like 9 p.m. at peak time, but it looks like it also exploded on YouTube itself.
Yeah.
Like it exploded on like a lot of like other social media outlets. Like how did you like shout it out on your Twitter? Or
Yeah,
did you get
definitely.
other people?
Did it get like a
like,
bunch
did
of retweets? Like
Yeah, like
people.
what was the
Yeah,
marketing
man.
behind it?
So okay, so let's see where we're at now. This shit's just crazy. I feel like I'm just blessed, bro. I can't say it enough. But I'm at like probably should have had this pulled up already.
Nah, bro, you good, but
I'm
that's
at
crazy.
115,000 retweets, 298,000
Holy cow.
favorites, and 3.6 million views.
Damn, so this thing really
Yeah,
took off.
I read
Damn.
the article too, and they was saying some good shit about it. Like,
Yeah, man.
They gave him a shout out.
Shout
his
out to
name and all
Jordan.
that.
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't even know. I didn't even know who that dude was, but I guess he saw it on Twitter.
Yeah, how
and
did they
He
find it?
reached you out.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't even reach out. Oh, it was I just like I saw it and was like I was googling like her Drake. I googled my caption to see if anybody had stole it
Yeah.
because like it was already doing numbers like
Yeah,
by
it would've been
By the
still-
hour.
by the hour. So like to see if anybody had stole it, and then like I seen these like mini blogs posting about it, and then I seen the fader.com under. I was like, wait a minute,
Is this true?
Huh? Yeah, man. It was like a realization. Like, what? Yeah, and
This
mind
shit
you,
might
I
be
seen
some
this
serious thing.
at like 2 a.m. And like, man,
Who was the first person you texted or called about this after you found out?
Oh, so all right. So I got these group
No,
of
when
guys.
did you find out? Did you find out like immediately after uploading it that it started blowing up, or did you like go to bed and like wake up and all of a sudden you just see the shit like at 20,000?
Man, I don't know, bro. It was really a blur. It was either like I seen it after I posted it, or I woke up and saw it. I don't know which story like is better.
Yeah, I don't think the
But
timeline matters.
I don't remember, bro. It was like I'm just fucking happy it happened.
Yeah, I know that
But
feeling.
yeah, who did you hit up first though? Because this is
Um,
like a surreal moment. Like, yo, mama, we made it type of shit.
Yeah, man. That's also another story though. But these guys that have been really supportive. Shout out to Why Not Us. Shout out to Deshaun. Everybody in that group, man, they've been really supportive.
Okay.
I was just like, man, I didn't like want to rub it in their face, like, yo, I just made the fader, but I was like, yo, I made the fader, let's celebrate.
a team effort
What's
type of
up? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, man.
Dang.
Damn.
That's dope.
Did you keep like refreshing it when you saw the views and you saw like just keep climbing it?
Yeah. like even now it's still like that a little. But like when it first went viral, it's just like every time I refreshed, it was just like 24 people have liked it, 5 people liked it, and like people are quoting it, saying like good stuff about it. I look at the quotes like reviews. Like if people say they like it, then yeah, man. And even the reviews, like I feel like I was telling Nahum, like he's like he's unsure about music because there's like 100 thousands of musicians out there. But like this happened before. We had this talk before the thing went viral. I was like, well, if you got that mindset, then you're never gonna make it. Like if you say like, oh, you just gotta believe in yourself, you know? That's what I think. If you feel like you want to do music and that's what you want to do, then you just gotta believe in yourself. It doesn't matter what this person's doing or that person's doing.
But
yeah, it's also important to like be like have fun in the process too, because you know if your thing is like I gotta make it or nothing, it's like, you know, there's not gonna be that motivation to keep you going. That's why like throughout the process you gotta view it as like a hobby or something that's just fun for you.
Yeah, man.
You definitely gotta enjoy it, because if you're not if you're not enjoying it and you're just doing it to be successful, it's gonna be a while before you're successful. So you're eventually like, you know, it's
so let me ask you a question. Right. Let's say you're an up and coming rapper, you putting out mixtape after mixtape, but it's not working out. What will keep people going on, like keep going and pushing for you? And you've been doing this for long, or you just started music?
Well, okay. So 2013 my mom bought my MacBook, and I've been trying to do music since then. Like I pick it up and drop it. I have like other stuff too, so it's kind of like it was hard to like just focus on music because I have a clothing brand too. Shout out to Mad3ByJ again.
It's also on your IG, well promoted.
Yes, sir.
You have a clothing brand, Mad3ByJ?
Yeah. Yes,
do you like who like handles like the printing and all that? Do you do it through like Printful or?
I mean,
a friend?
I'd rather not say. Yeah, some good quality
house stuff.
Some good quality people. You know, they have access to Champion blanks, and I feel like when I collab with Champion, it puts my product a little bit higher than you know, the average person, because Champion's doing pretty good stuff right now.
It's not like a generic T-shirt. It's actually brand.
Yeah,
certified.
man.
Do you buy the merchandise yourself, and then when someone orders, you like package it and send it to them?
Well, I just like, we're gonna ramble a lot because I just ramble in my mind. But I just buy a lot. Like if I think a design's gonna sell, I buy a lot of it, and that cuts the price down. You know, with your price per and shit. So, like people always ask me like, how are you able to sell your shirts for $22? Well, I mean, if you believe in yourself, you gotta like buy a lot to make a profit.
That price 22.
Yeah. So, yeah, man. I don't know.
Has it been like pretty profitable?
Yeah. I fear like getting stuck because I've been doing that a while too. So I've been doing that since 2014. I've been selling clothes, making clothes, and this year I took a year off last year because of some emotional shit or like family shit, I guess. So I took a break last year, and then this year, it's 2017. Okay, so the break was 2016 through 2017, and then 2017 I released Virginia NASCAR logo that I designed, and people fell in love with it. So I was like, man, I believe in this shit. Like this shit's gonna sell. So I bought a lot, and it did pretty good numbers. So 2018 I did a hoodie version. So yeah, it's not as lucrative as the shirts, I guess, because I want to say it's because it's more expensive for the hoodies. Like I'm selling the hoodies for like $40, and the shirts were only $22. So, you know, I feel like people are not as eager to jump on the hoodies as the shirts because it's the same design. So I mean, that's the only fear that I get scared of is that I'll get trapped just doing that one design because people like it.
Do you make the designs? Do you actually
man.
sit down and design the shirts?
Yeah. I'm like pretty amateur. Like everything I do is really amateur. Like sometimes it's like it seems more than what it is, but like I literally made the design in PowerPoint. Like,
oh damn! I was thinking.
Damn.
Nah, man. I'm trying to get nice with that, but like I'm not willing to pay for it.
Our first
they have
logo
it
that we
here.
made is also
yeah?
on PowerPoint.
The entire Adobe suite, actually. Like,
Oh, I might have to go in that Jane.
yeah, the entire Adobe Creative Cloud, Photoshop, Premiere Pro, After Effects,
Are you
anything
talking
you
like
can
at
think
the
of.
library or?
Yeah, library.
Illustrator?
Any computer on campus.
Yeah, most of the
Yeah, they
computers
got
have, like,
Illustrator.
everything.
What?
Pretty much everything.
I'm gonna take this shit to the next level then.
Yeah, what about like the upstairs at the web? Don't they have like some kind of not just
Oh
the
no, they used to
softwares,
have.
but
You're talking about the Wacom tablet. Like they used to have Wacom tablets where you can actually draw your designs on, but I guess they got rid of those. You'd have to go to.
That would be sweet.
You'd have to go to Hickson. Well, now we just whatever. But you have to go to Hickson, and they'll have it there in the graphic design like room. If you ask them, they probably would give you access. If they don't, there's students in there all the time, so you can probably just go in there and use the Wacom tablets.
Word.
Because alone they're like expensive.
Yeah, man.
Like,
And you gotta pay by each individual like program that you use from Adobe. So it's like, man.
Well, not anymore. You got a Creative Cloud.
Oh yeah.
It gives you subscription to all of them.
How
They
much?
changed it. I think they changed it like 3 years ago. I think it's it depends on the package you get. Like you can get a package where you can have Photoshop, Premiere Pro, and Adobe Illustrator. You can switch up the package, but it doesn't go for that much. I think like $19.99 to $20.
A month?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's 3 months Netflix.
Hey, I'm saying.
No,
if
look.
you cut down on other things.
This is how I feel.
Nah,
like
you can get everything for free pretty much nowadays.
Well,
Bro.
you can finesse it.
I mean, here we have it for free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Like, man, automatic payments are starting to kill me. Like, I gotta pay for Hulu, gotta pay for Netflix, gotta pay for you get your monthly bills, you gotta pay for your phone bill.
Nah, bro, you just gotta keep
So
getting a
much
new
bills.
credit card.
Yes, man.
fuck?
And
Why
you're
you
like
got
3
both,
month
though?
membership.
Why you got both Hulu and Netflix?
You have a lot of like subscriptions.
because
yeah.
like Hulu doesn't have everything that Netflix has, and Netflix doesn't have everything.
you can
Hulu.
allegedly stream everything.
I
for
personally
free
about
on
Hulu?
not like Hulu.
You don't like
I
Hulu?
hate Hulu. Oh
good.
my
Bro,
god!
when
bro.
Netflix took
Hulu's
away
personally
Family
better.
Guy, bro, and they took away all the cartoons I like to watch. It's like a grown up site now, I think. I don't know. They
Dude,
took away
Hulu's
I don't
SpongeBob.
even watch Netflix.
Hulu
I used
has
to
the
watch this
community.
shit online.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
me too. I watch
you
it
tend
for-
to watch
I watch
more
it
like
online.
TV. Movies or something. Like I feel like Netflix is good for like where you don't want.
I don't get Netflix, bro. I cannot find a movie I want to watch on Netflix.
It's not even
so
a movie
hard,
though. If
bro.
it's when you find a
the
show
selection
and
is a
you
lot
don't have
Exactly.
to like,
They
you don't
must
have
be-
to click next episode or whatever. It just automatically starts playing the next thing. That's why I kind of like Netflix.
Really, nigga? Because of that?
Nah, bro, because I
What the
can't.
fuck,
No,
nigga?
no,
I'm
that
in
makes
bed,
sense, though.
bro.
I feel
I'm
you.
in bed. I don't want to get up and go to my computer and click next.
And
I'm already in bed. I'm
Netflix
just
might
chilling.
put you onto some shit like you
That-
never thought about.
Yeah.
Not even that. To give respect to Netflix, they coming out with some real
Yeah, man.
good,
Netflix-
That too, yeah.
shows, bro. That
Yeah,
they
yeah.
investing on
Originals, yeah.
like some good shit, bro.
You can stream everything online.
All you gotta do is something put locker. I don't want to give it.
But I'm
away,
not
bro.
gonna lie. No, I found a much,
We
much,
don't advocate
much
that
better
here
site.
at all.
Exactly.
I found
Called
a site that's
copyright.
like it looks. The user interface looks amazing, but I think the problem people have and the reason why they buy Netflix is because it's so simple.
Yeah.
Like you can have the app on your phone. You can use it. It'll go-
Exactly.
the user interface is so seamless.
Yeah,
There's
it's,
no
it's
site
kind of that
interruptions.
generation. Even with like
It's too
music, like
beautiful.
it's who like the people who pay for Apple, like who pay for Apple Music,
That's what I was gonna
or
say.
it's just for simplicity because everything
Yeah.
is available online.
You can-
you have to
So
search
looks
for it.
smooth.
Yeah, but
man,
I
that's
don't think
exactly
so. When it
what
comes
it
to
is.
music, it's kind of different though.
But
I mean,
Because
a lot of people are not downloading music anymore. They're getting Apple
yeah,
Music. So
nobody's
it's like,
gonna go find the album that
Spotify.
came out like 2 weeks ago and download that shit.
Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
But you can
But
stream
like
on
I remember like
YouTube.
What's the
damn
site
before
called?
Apple Music like
Yeah, what's the site called, bro?
What's
LimeWire.
LimeWire.
But what was after LimeWire? It was a couple sites that had some shit.
Rhapsody.
Fios or some shit.
Rhapsody.
There was a whole bunch of
some
them.
shit
But
where
like,
you could
it
just-
didn't even matter. No, not Fios. There's LimeWire similar, very similar to LimeWire, but it started with an
like
F.
Rhapsody.
Man,
I remember Rhapsody, the one with the robot, the headphone logo.
I don't know.
Rhapsody.
But
Yeah.
like,
There's
it
a
didn't
B
even,
something.
That was
didn't even
Apple
need a
Music
domain
before Apple
though.
Music was Apple Music.
Pretty much.
They
Yeah. Did
basically
they buy
take-
them out?
I don't even know.
They're probably like
It's the
just
same
design.
same format though. It was
now
just
you
they
got
were too ahead of
Spotify.
their time.
Yeah, Spotify is the biggest, right?
But here's the thing.
Nah,
Here's
Spotify's
what I want. Here's a
No,
30.
Spotify is
No,
the
no, like-
biggest with subscription.
Like, let me
Yeah,
tell
it's
you,
like-
I'm about to drop a gem on you guys.
It's like
right
15
now.
a
Hot
month
take.
though.
All right, if you guys,
the
if you
money
guys are
wise,
into stocks,
no, bro, I don't think so.
Spotify
15
is
or
doing
10.
better than Apple, I think.
Yeah,
No.
No, they are subscription. They got double
Strange.
number, bro. They started this shit.
Damn.
Yeah,
People-
then it's Apple
It's
Music.
cross-platform. You don't have to. You can have an Android or iPhone.
And they got in the game first. That's I
Yeah,
think
that
the
too.
main thing that
Kill Tidal. Cheaper.
Tidal's still struggling, but
Yeah. But here's a crazy thing. I'm about to drop a gem.
Go
hot
ahead,
take,
man.
bro. Go
Alright,
ahead.
so-
I'm ready.
If you guys are into stocks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now is the time to invest in Apple. Here's why. So Trump, I think Trump lowered corporate tax on companies, right?
Mm-hmm.
So before, Apple used to like send their companies offshores, and then they did this weird thing with a license that like you can rent for the company, something with the money, but they were able to like go through loopholes to get like tax exemptions offshores in Switzerland and all that. Now they're bringing their offshores money into U.S. because corporate tax is lower. That means that Apple has the money to start like investing in companies. So here's why Apple never ventured off. Apple has always stick with iPhones and tech, right? You wonder like, okay, why don't they venture off into like food or something
Yeah, they can do
crazy,
anything.
right?
Like
'Cause they-
Amazon.
Apple is
They-
big
they-
now.
they're-
This shit's really amazing. I just looked this up. Like
Their-
Apple's number
yeah,
one.
Their amount of money that they're making is bigger than some countries like GDP. So
Apple's bigger.
they have a
than
lot of
Google.
money. So you wonder like why don't they branch out, right?
Yeah.
Why are they always like why don't they pump into like research and development, right? So
Yeah,
the
but
reason
whole
why
idea of that is just while Steve Jobs was alive, let's just focus on one thing.
No, I'm saying like now that they have all this mass amount of money, you see competitors like Google. Google
Yeah, but-
buys up everything. You
That's
think about
true, but-
anything, Google has it.
I'm glad you brought up a good point
But
because
here's
when
the thing.
Steve Jobs was alive, it was all about focusing on one
That's
thing.
because they were too small. They weren't that
The resources
juggernaut
are
company.
different.
But by 2011, Apple was a big company.
Yeah, but they're still in their infancy.
Apple
only been
started at
around-
2007. The first phone came out in 2007.
but they weren't they didn't start hitting
I
those
mean-
big numbers to like 2010. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Also, think of like it's Apple's bigger than Amazon, but look what
it's not the
Amazon's
reason
doing.
why. It's corporate tax.
Like
Like,
how-
they've been trying. They have to keep cycling the money to evade like taxes, and that's why they're not able to buy these corporations when they bring it to U.S. soil. Now that the money's in U.S. soil, here's what I think is going to happen. Apple is going to buy Spotify, eliminate competition.
Absolutely not, bro.
They're gonna buy Spotify.
Yo,
eliminate
you
competition.
tripping, bro.
They're gonna buy Netflix.
You are
They're gonna
what?
potentially buy Netflix if they have the option to.
How
Who
much
told
is
you that,
Netflix?
bro? But you tripping, dog.
That's
Nah,
what I
but they
think. And
do
might
that.
You
buy
are
even- they
tripping.
still have enough money to buy even another big company.
No, they got the money, but
They
they're
got the
not
money.
buying Spotify, bro. Spotify is not
out of
selling,
all
bro.
out of all the companies, it's the most logical one to buy. It's not the fact that Spotify is selling. It's the fact that they're eliminating competition.
That makes sense, but
Who's the other juggernaut? Tidal can't hold.
no, Tidal's dead. But I'm
It's
saying
Spotify.
it's literally saying Taco Bell is buying KFC.
Just to eliminate
That's not a fair
They don't have the money.
comparison because
They don't have the
Apple's
money.
worth $900 million while Netflix is
heck,
worth
no, it's not.
No,
it's not.
$900 billion.
There you go.
While Netflix is
billion
worth
Bro.
2.3.
It doesn't matter.
Nah,
Listen, it doesn't matter about the profitability. It's the intellectual property,
This is
the
the
team that they
financing
have in
we're
Spotify. It's the elimination of competition. There's so much more work for a company than its profitability. If you have a company and you're not profitable, I don't care. I'll look at like who's on your team. I'll look at
Yeah,
if you're a major competitor, and then I'll buy you out.
true, but Spotify is doing good right now. Spotify is the number one streamer in
Apple's
America.
doing- that's why they
Oh,
need to buy it. That's
Exactly.
why
It
they
makes
need to buy
sense, but I don't know, bro. It's just like you. I don't know.
It's just like I know what you're saying.
Just keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for Apple. Just watch them and watch the crazy moves that they're about to make. Now that corporate tax is lowered, boy, you're about to see.
But I don't think so. I doubt that.
They might not buy it, but they'll buy up some major companies.
No, they buying up shit because Amazon bought the Ring company. You know the doorbell thing?
Yeah, it's for like secure. Like you can.
Oh, with the cameras?
Yeah, like
yeah.
It's Ring is a big company. Like when somebody knock on your door, you can see who's outside on your phone. Yeah. Like that thing.
They're trying to do is they're trying to have like delivery drivers come.
Open. You'll give them access. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, you give them an access code.
They come I did see that. Yeah,
so that's the big picture. So after Amazon did that, Apple bought a same company, like another company with the same.
Similar product.
Yeah, but they can buy like those heavy hitters.
I'm saying they're also making a move. Like it's not like they've been just sitting down.
Yeah, I'm saying like if Apple buys Spotify and Netflix, now we have a Google competitor. We have a Google competitor because Google is dominating right now.
With what?
Google is dominating.
Pixel 2?
Everything. With every single market, Google is dominating.
You are tripping,
They buy
bro.
everything, dude. Google Alphabet, like. Dude, like they've acquired some companies that you're like, just Google it. Let's Google it.
Why is Apple still bigger?
Let's Google it. Google has literally turned itself into a verb that we say in normal conversation.
Didn't Google aren't they like what to Androids what the App Store is to Apple users? Don't they have like the Google Play Store?
Yeah,
they do. Android.
So it's like
Google
they are in direct
the whole
contact.
Android platform.
Yeah.
The whole what Samsung and all that use the software.
Everything?
They're in competition already.
It's only iOS, which is made by Apple, Android, which is made by Google, Windows Phone made by Microsoft, which is dead by now.
All Android phones operate with Google, right?
Google Play,
yeah.
Google Play,
yeah.
Okay.
So literally, Google is like the father of Android.
Google, can we Google how like what? No, don't Google its network. Google like the companies Google has bought.
What?
Google is the company of Alphabet. Isn't Alphabet the bigger umbrella?
No, I think Alphabet is
under
Google, but Alphabet has acquired all these.
No. Google is under Alphabet,
Google
bro.
Google owns YouTube.
Bro,
Google owns like
Alphabet bought Google like a couple of years ago. Alphabet is the bigger company.
So they own YouTube. They own YouTube.
Man, I remember when they bought YouTube.
They bailed out YouTube, bro. YouTube was in so much trouble.
Really?
Yes. I swear they bailed. I swear that's what I heard. They bailed them out. Man. Like YouTube
for
was
what, like for space, probably because there's so many users uploading so much.
Yeah. It's just like YouTube wasn't really making a profit. I feel like it was right when they introduced those ads.
2010.
Oh yeah, the ads hurt the revenue.
It wasn't until like 2010. YouTube wasn't profitable.
Yeah, YouTube used to be like a normal app, by the way, a couple of years ago.
Yeah, like Apple. I remember too, because Apple, when you got your iPhone, it used to come with a YouTube app. Yeah. But it was like a shitty ass YouTube app, and I remember like it was funny too.
Ah, that's crazy. That's probably why we don't have the app anymore.
Yeah,
like it's not preloaded.
I think it was like after iPhone 4 or after iPhone 5.
Yeah,
like Apple, Google, YouTube itself started making its own application for it, so Apple stopped making its own application for it.
I'm learning some shit on here. That's crazy.
But did you figure out who owns Google?
Yeah, it's Alphabet. You're right.
The Illuminati.
Damn, I didn't even know that. Yeah. See, I'm fucking learning.
And
Alphabet is
they own like AdSense. They own.
Dude, Google owns the Alphabet.
No, Alphabet owns Google. Who the fuck is Alphabet?
Yeah.
I don't even
Alphabet
know.
Incorporated.
Wait, what's the Alphabet?
Alphabet is another big corporate company.
Why does that sound like the Illuminati or something? What do you mean?
Alphabet Inc. Let me see what they own.
What the crap? They own some weird things. So check this out. So Alphabet. It's a large company that oversees other companies such as Google, and some of the other companies that Alphabet owns is like a life extension project called Calcio.
Bro, straight up.
That's that rich people stuff,
Do you want them to spell it out for you, bro? Illuminati, bro.
Calico. It's called Calico, and also
I heard of that.
They own a drone delivery venture called Wing. Drone delivery.
Which one called? Amazon's about to start doing that.
Yeah, they're about to start doing it. I think they're about to do flying cars.
Yeah, do you think that's like probable? Like, do you think they're really about to do like
it's gonna be heavy
flying drones type of thing? Isn't that
Drones
just
already fly,
Isn't
though.
that just an opportunity for
You mean
people to
flying
like
cars?
shoot it down, throw some shit at it, knock it down, like
No,
early
apparently
Christmas presents type of shit?
Nah, I think we'll have like
be
ways
security.
to prevent that
Like,
and all
like
that.
how?
But
They're not
Once they figure it out,
yeah, like come
so
on,
like
bro.
they're
or makes
their
it like
intelligence.
fly higher, whatever. Come on, bro.
they got the money to do it.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you have highly skilled engineers and like some top scientists and
And
talent.
the
Like, they're
drone
gonna figure
probably
out-
like flies itself and shit.
They're not stupid enough to be like, let's create a penetrable like flying object and let's have
Nah,
everybody steal
bro.
the cargo.
Fuck no.
I want to see it.
I heard Amazon is also starting a bank. Y'all heard about that? Yes, bro. Amazon is going everywhere, bro.
Amazon is not even profitable.
And what?
What?
Yeah, they're not
Yo, this
profitable.
nigga
Like
is
a dick.
dumb. Why
They're
we got this nigga
profitable.
on the?
They're
Why we got this nigga
profitable
on the
solely
on the
motherfucking
revenue that
I didn't
I
say
bring,
podcast, bro?
bro.
Amazon.
The
if you
nigga
wanna
is
hire
the
me.
first. He's the richest person alive, bro. Jeff Bezos, whatever that nigga's name is,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
They're not-
I used to
I'm
work for
telling you
Amazon
right now.
too.
They're not profitable. Your mind's gonna be
Yo, why we got this nigga in the podcast, bro?
Look, Amazon.
Alphabet and Amazon got
does not
nothing to
make
do
any
with
money, bro.
What? Bro, are you?
I mean, they made money, but they're just not profitable.
Are you saying they put all their money back into the company or something, or what do you
thank
mean?
Yes, yeah, they reinvest.
That's not much. They're
What do you-
not making
bro,
money.
the nigga
That's not
is,
profitable.
became just number
There's
one
no
a couple of
profit.
months
There's zero
ago, bro.
profit. Look, profit is money that you keep, right?
No, profit is the money you get after paying all the expenses.
Net
It don't
gross.
matter where the
Net
money
If
goes.
you reinvest it, then
It's
not
still
profitable.
profit.
That's
You
still
invested the profit.
That's not
That's your-
profit, bro.
Profit is
Bro,
net gain.
What are you talking about?
They're
I think
making
you're thinking
net
about
gain.
like
But
assets.
if you're reinvesting it into a company, it's not profit. Profit is the money you keep.
Maybe you might be right on some terminology standpoint, but like
Dude,
profit
that
is
is literally
absolutely
the first
not.
lecture we had in our business class. He listed all the companies that weren't profitable, and Amazon was on that list.
Bro, you're not
Alright, bro,
telling me
but
Amazon is not profitable.
When you say
bro.
a company's
I
not
think
profitable,
absolutely
you're saying
not,
the
bro.
company's on the decline or something. Amazon's not on the decline; they're profitable. They're
No, they're not profitable. Currently, they're not profitable.
Yo, come
Alright,
on,
bro.
I didn't say that.
Go ahead,
Amazon.
stay on your
Jeff Bezos.
bullshitfacts.com over there.
I don't know. That just
Amazon is expected to be the first trillion.
I thought that was Apple.
No,
Apple's
Amazon.
900 billion right now, and Amazon's I think like 750.
That's still like a lot of money. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
Google's,
bro.
like, right
Trillion
behind.
dollars?
By
A
the way,
trillion
this is
dollars?
called research not required, so we don't know if our numbers are.
Hey,
skewed.
bro, my numbers are accurate as can.
I mean,
be,
I
bro.
think you looked up that
You don't gotta
900 billion.
double check it.
Yeah, that 900. You looked up that 900 billion, right?
Yeah, actually, I was looking it up recently, like richest companies, and it amazed me because I thought like Snapchat, for example, like it's pretty big.
Oh yeah, we
you know?
gotta talk
You
about
can
Snapchat.
you can
too, bro.
almost even kind of compare it to Facebook. Nah, bruh. Nah.
What the fuck?
Nah.
Snapchat just started, bro.
Snapchat's like 2-point-something billion or something dollars. Facebook is I think 400 billion
Yeah.
something. Like it's not even comparable.
Yeah.
But who?
That's why Facebook can just copy Snapchat's ideas and slap it on
Who
Instagram.
started
and-
Facebook, bro? What was the guy's
like,
name?
yeah.
Mark,
Yeah, never fuck with that nigga, bro.
Who? Mark Zuckerberg?
Yes, bro.
what you mean? What did
He
do to
killed
you,
the Snapchat, bro.
bro? What
Yeah.
do you mean?
Clearly
took
killed
the-
Snapchat, bro. He asked them, "Yo, I want to buy this shit." The young nigga, 22 or some shit,
Oh,
say
I take
no.
it
Yeah,
back.
he
I
said
take it back.
no.
Amazon just became profitable.
Shut the
Hey,
fuck up, bro. We
hey,
already
hey,
knew that
bro.
shit, bro. You
He
wasted
just-
our time, bro. You wasted our time, bro.
Just became profitable for like
Hey.
11 straight
You
quarters.
tripping, bro. But yeah, he offered to buy a Snapchat for like $3 billion,
I
and the
heard.
guy said no.
I heard it.
As soon as he said no, he took everything from Snapchat. You know how your story ends in a day. You can have the face recognition and all that. He took all that to Facebook. Now Snapchat is dead.
Yeah.
Who used Snapchat? And
Yeah, bro. I'm still on Snapchat, bro.
Wait,
What's
Twitter
good,
just
bro?
became
hell
profitable
nah,
too.
bro. I don't
Twitter.
use that shit no more.
I ain't making no money off
It
it.
just became profitable.
Come on, we already do that, bro.
Twitter? How'd you know about that?
Twitter? Are we talking about Twitter or Snapchat?
No,
I mean,
Twitter.
Amazon.
Oh,
We talking about three different things.
but yeah, going back to
Yeah, I really thought
Snapchat.
Amazon wasn't profitable, man.
Come on, bro.
Because what-
the guy literally became the richest person in the world, bro.
Yeah, like what he did was, he did this thing called like penetration pricing or something like that, where there were other companies doing delivery. So what he did was how he entered the market was he offered the lowest price for your for delivery options. So he offered the lowest price and was consistently making like negative profits or something like that. I mean, sorry, not negative profits, but negative, like using the negatives. And then
like
once he got
Tesla's doing right now,
and then
Tesla in the negative right now.
Tesla right now,
yeah.
You know they got Elon Musk, so
they got a lot of so yeah, that
top talent. But hey, they lowered their price, got a huge consumer base, and then slowly rose their price up. And then for the longest, they weren't profitable because they had to expand because they had such a huge base, so they had to scale really fast. So all the money they'll be making, they'll be like dumping back into the company.
Yeah, they innovate a lot. Like now they got like a fresh delivery, like your grocery at your house every day.
That's why. That's the reason why Amazon is Amazon. That's the reason why they're such a huge corporation. Is because they like pour everything back into research and development. So they think of new ways. Like they opened their first customerless store.
That was dope.
It was an automated store where you come in, you purchase an item, and you walk out. There's no human.
You just pick the thing up and walk away.
Yeah, see, that's why I believe you when you say like with the whole earlier when you said like Apple's gonna start doing this stuff. Like if Amazon's opening grocery stores, like I'm sure Apple's gonna start. They're gonna start doing something different.
I think that they already have because they have like self-driving cars now that they've been trying to do.
But I think the problem is the core of the company, the goal.
Not anymore.
That
bullshit.
No, bro.
I mean, it's
that's what kept Apple just working on.
No, you're right. You're right. They still have.
That's the whole point. You can't just ignore that.
Yeah, but their business, like. They still have the core values of perfection.
That's why you follow your core values since you're a business. And that's
when it comes to phone and tech, when it comes to iPhone, they're not going to be the first to do something new. They're going to be the first to perfect the new thing. Like Samsung was the first one to have a whole bunch of new features. Like what was it? The facial recognition.
Yeah, the iris recognition.
Yeah, and then Apple comes with a new one that has like depth censoring, tons of lasers. Just perfected the crap out of it. So Apple isn't the first to do something, but they're the first to perfect it. Like those core values of perfection and all that, and best user experience, those are going to be kept. But I don't. Their business.
No, I'm talking about expanding.
They need
expanding to another ventures, diversifying the investment.
They need.
Apple is not doing that, and that's what kept them alive too.
They acquired Beats Company. They acquired like
Shazam. They actually acquired Shazam too.
Yeah, they acquired a lot of like. Once they get their money, once they get their money on short, that's wraps, bro. That's all that money.
Bro, that's your opinion, bro. So let's just keep it like that.
Google that. It was look. You know, for those of you that go on YouTube and type in Apple Vox, there's a video on it, and it explains like
follow Vox.
Yeah. It explains kind of the whole concept. And then I was thinking, like, okay, corporate tax are lower. Apple is bringing their money on shores. Now they're going to buy new companies. I'm like, that must affect the stock of Apple. So I'm like, if once Apple reaches a support like line, once it tanks, buy up that stock as quickly as you can. And then... Because you still have
you're giving a financial
No, I'm not giving any advice, but I'm thinking like it's a good idea to kind of dwell on.
Okay.
Because I'm obviously not certified to give any financial advice.
Yeah. By the way, did you guys know of a game called Fortnite?
Yeah, everybody knows.
No shit, nigga.
I gotta put it at home. I don't think he plays it.
Yo, you saw the Drake thing?
Oh yeah.
Yo, that was crazy.
100%.
How did they know it's real?
Level.
Nah, cause I like my neighbor texted me. He was like, "Yo, check out Twitch," and like it was Drake and Travis Scott.
Yeah.
Yo, this man do the ninja, like
Ninja, something like that.
Yo, bro, 250,000.
Yeah, a week.
Yeah, no, just for that period, like $250,000.
Oh, dollars.
No, I heard he made 385 every week, bro.
Nah,
he got
but like,
donated that amount.
No, that's how he makes from
like
streaming on Twitch.
It's
Who,
like
Ninja?
Yeah,
God. I love
on
to live
Twitch.
like that.
It's different from YouTube because you get paid per
385.
subscription. You get paid per subscription, and he got 90,000 subscribers.
Dang.
No, not a month, bro. A week.
like it's monthly.
No,
Dead ass. I'll pull it up, bro.
$385,000 a week.
I don't know about that, bro. I think
Then he's that.
I don't think it's a week, bro. There's no way.
Hey, I'll be so shocked if this is real.
No, but like he was making probably like a solid couple grants a month or so.
He's telling me
but
he's
for this month,
1.2 million a freaking month.
Bro, give me a second, bro.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Yeah,
I would just start gaming.
He's probably making a couple of grants every month or so. But then for this month, because he had Drake with 90,000 new subscribers and so forth, he's gonna be making
even like
250,000, 225,000 or 250,000.
Who? Drake?
No, for this month. That's how much Ninja's making off. That's the minimum he's making off Twitch, just subscribers. He might be getting more from advertisement and so forth, but since he has 90,000 new subscribers, 225,000.
You're telling me this guy makes 44.4 million a year.
I know Twitch subscription.
44.4
That's
million
actually
a year.
Yo, calculate this real quick.
Nah, okay, so I see something. It says that he makes $651,000 a month.
Alright,
yeah,
bro, we
months,
throwing down
yeah.
a lot of numbers around.
Yeah,
600,000.
And this was reported by
This is from
Forbes.
a Google article.
I found
At
this
Google.
shit.
Let me see. That's what it says at the top, I swear.
Okay, yeah.
Just now you Google.
Damn,
That's not bad, yeah.
7.2 million a year. 7.2 million a
But
year.
this gamers get a lot, like KSI, whatever that nigga
Here's
from.
G-Day is a YouTuber though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's kind of the same
He does
Twitch,
Twitch?
and
No,
I don't
no,
know.
everybody's on Twitch now.
Yeah.
Everybody, Fusi Tube, all
I'm
of
on
them.
Twitch. Aqua Black is on Twitch.
Oh, fuck.
Wow.
But going back to music, so what is the future for you? You got designs coming out.
Oh, yeah.
Records coming out.
Any collaborations?
Yep. So, I mean, okay, I like saying things into existence, but I also like not spoiling them.
Love
So it's like yeah, it's like but I'll give it to you guys. It's
Ooh, that exclusive.
I'm coming out with a series of mashups, but it's not all gonna be just left right. It's gonna be a couple. Like I got some tricks on my sleeve. It's gonna be 3 vocals on one. I have like a lot planned for the music since people are liking it. Like even now, like when I tweet, like, I got a couple. I feel like I got a couple fans. I don't want to like toot my own horn, but like they are responsive to my tweets. So like I feel like when I drop the project, they'll be supportive. So and then as far as clothes, hopefully like I can put something out by the end of this month. But I mean financially, I'm probably not really ready. But by May, I'll definitely have something out because April 7th, it's a Serene Culture Show in Virginia Fine Arts Museum, and hopefully I'll have a booth set up there, and I'll be selling, clothes, and hopefully I have like a little setup where you could like hear some mashups too, like just give you an experience.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I don't
Probably
just make
ask them
clothes.
to play your music at the show.
Yeah, but I want to have it different because like the whole thing of my the whole concept behind my thing is like headphones only.
Oh, yeah.
So
Headphones only.
I was gonna get like some real
So
quality.
you'd have to. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna
get the
get.
distinction of the left and right.
Yeah, I mean you can't.
Like you have to have like ears.
You wouldn't
Yeah.
enjoy it if you
Yeah.
don't hear it.
Yeah,
But
man.
what if you were to have like what were those like headphones that not headphones
Oh, you're
speakers
talking
you can
about
link up?
binaural.
Like you can have a couple speakers and you can link them together and like.
Oh, never mind.
I haven't experimented that
Shoot, I
far.
forgot what those.
Yeah. Like I even have this amp at home, and like I plug my laptop on it, and it only plays the left side. So it's like I haven't experienced, having 2
You
speakers.
just need some like speakers with some decent surround sound.
Yeah. I don't know.
That would be interesting to
we'll
experiment
see.
with.
Like, oh, you just
This-
need like $600 decent surround.
No problem.
Yeah.
Hey, bro,
It's not like we're college students,
Nah,
we got it.
man. Though, if anybody's listening, if you come into the Serene Culture Show, stop by the booth. Yeah.
Where's it gonna
the show
be at?
gonna be at?
Richmond, Virginia. It's I want to say April 7th.
Okay.
It's called Serene Culture, SERENE Culture, CULTURE show. It's gonna be at the Virginia Fine Arts Museum.
Yeah, and even when you release some stuff, just shoot us a link and we can throw it in the description
man.
or something.
Have you produced any music for anybody? Produced any vocals for a track or mixed and mastered?
As far as producing, like
Local artists?
Nah,
Not
man.
Not home.
People are asking me to. Not home. I want to work with him, man. But he's just like, he just doesn't seem serious enough.
Yeah.
He's like, he has so much stuff going on.
Yeah, he does.
That's what I ask you. What makes you like keep going?
Man, I just love.
People give up easily sometimes.
Yeah, like even earlier, I was saying like I don't really put all my focus into music, but like as long as I'm creating something, like if I'm doing clothes or if I'm doing music or if I'm doing some fashion, if I'm doing it doesn't matter. Like as long as I'm creating, I feel like I'm gonna just keep creating until I die. So
Do you do it to be successful or be profitable, or is it something you
Like-
actually just enjoy doing?
yeah, it's definitely something I just enjoy doing. Like when I dropped the viral single or whatever, I didn't expect it to get that much. Like I expected it, like I felt like, yeah, man, this is good. Like people are gonna like this. I feel like it was gonna get 100 retweets, maybe 1,000.
Like
toot my own horn, but yeah, man, the love's been overwhelming. to say the
Success is
least.
kind of weird like that. Though,
Yeah,
bro.
it definitely is.
'Cause, it's nice, but it also sets a standard. Not a standard, but like
it
it kind of like boosts your expectations a little bit.
Definitely.
Up for
the
future
next one.
for the next ones.
Yeah, so like
kind of double-edged sword kind of thing.
Ari, my friends have been giving me like some shit on the other two that I posted, like the Baka Not Nice joint. They was like, that joint's mediocre, but I mean that's kind of like you need that though. But yeah, definitely like the when y'all hear it when the tape drops, it's gonna be some good shit on there. Like it's not gonna be no.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, I want to put it out. I wanted to put it out before the end of this month, but I'm not gonna rush it. Like it has to be. It's gonna be good, and y'all gonna like it. I think. Yeah,
I think
I'm telling y'all,
he
y'all
brought
gonna
up
fucking like this
a
shit.
good point about how your first mega hit be hot, but it's hard to come back. That's what's
Yeah.
happening to younger
Yeah.
men right now.
Like
Yeah.
It's a mental thing too, because it's like you attain that level, and then you have like all this pressure to get to that same level, and then if you underperform,
but you have to.
you underperform. Like,
It's like, oh, he
you
lost it
still
now.
gotta
He's
keep pushing
trash
and
now.
you still gotta
Yeah.
keep pushing and make more content, but
Yeah,
it's like that. You gotta just like
It's
brush
just-
it off. It's hard to do.
I want to say it's like, man,
I feel
who's a good artist that came out with a really hot single? but then-
XXXTENTACIon. I want to talk about him
X
too.
has a cult following.
Nah, but I'm talking about how it started. It started with fuck Drake. Like
Yeah,
that's how it started.
No,
now
that's not how you propel to fame though.
no, he started
It
with
look at me. Remember Look at Me?
exactly, and
but that
nobody.
didn't come around. He released that 2 years before he
Yeah.
got the buzz.
But then
it
then
was
Drake.
because he didn't.
he went to jail, and then it popped off,
Okay.
and then Drake copied it. But it was already popping before Drake touched it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That was happening,
It
but
was
Drake copying it, it took it to
To
a next
another
level.
level.
Yeah, it
Like
probably did.
then this nigga came out and start doing
him.
tours saying
But okay.
"fuck Drake."
Here's how I always like compare it to, like, you remember Odd Future?
Yeah.
When Earl Sweatshirt was gone for, so Earl Sweatshirt is an artist in Odd Future, and he made some pretty good music, and then he was kind of like trapped in some like freaking
Samoa camp.
Samoa camp with his mom and everything, and everybody's like free Earl Sweatshirt.
Mm-hmm.
Like before he left off, he was getting this like crazy strong underground buzz.
Mm-hmm.
I was like with X, he was getting this like Playboy Cardi, like, before Playboy Cardi, like when he made his songs, and then he kind of took a huge break.
Yeah.
He was getting this underground like cult following. Like whatever X released, man. I feel like there's two types of artists. There's either the artists that make music, and there's the artists that have that cult following. Like X had a cult following. Whatever he made, he
You
has a
heard the
base.
new album? Anybody?
Yeah,
Sad?
I've heard it.
Oh,
I fuck with it. Like I hated him like because of like how he came out. I mean, I wasn't introduced to him until he started like saying fuck Drake and shit.
Yeah.
But like I actually like his music now, man. Like that sad record is definitely.
That's how
I don't even
feel
be
too,
sad
bro.
listening
Like
to
it.
it. I'll be like,
Oh, bro, he proved me wrong, bro.
hey.
He's a
He
really good
definitely
artist,
proved
yeah.
me wrong, bro.
He sings too. Like he
Yeah, his
sings
singing voice is really good.
Yeah, like so.
He
That
came out-
yelling
he came
shit.
out of
I
nowhere.
don't fucking
Like,
like that.
You know how like albums come out and the rapper albums just always be a trap beat
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
Beethoven type of shit on
I
it.
think it'll be like some yelling.
This is
like,
different, bro.
Yeah.
All the song starts with like guitar rings type shit, bro. Like
like-
what? and you still like it. Like it's something refreshing,
He's a
bro.
Weird artist, dude.
Like,
I can't
you
even.
gotta
I don't
try
think
it
of
out.
any
Bro.
artist as weird as like he'll just switch up something for no reason.
Yeah.
Because you think like, oh, okay, we know what kind of artist he is. He's like that hype mosh pit.
And he
That's
could
what
rap-
everybody painted him out to be when he first came out.
Yeah,
It's
and
like,
he has the face tattoos,
Yep.
the weird hair. You're like, yeah, we put him in a box, and he comes through with some like
Bro, he
actual
can
rustic
rap,
guitar,
bro.
Yeah, like some
harp, like
instruments.
singing. You're like,
You
Some
heard the one
melodies
with,
and shit. Like,
Joey
damn.
Badass,
yeah.
bro.
And then the
He
cipher,
was
too.
spitting, bro.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying, and the cipher
Yeah.
too. Like
The
he comes through
cipher,
with some like heavy.
It was weird though. The cipher was weird, but I'm not
He's
gonna
just
lie.
a weird guy.
But it's
Such
still
a weird
different.
artist.
That's what matters.
Yeah,
He's a
man.
different.
He's
artist.
in a lane of his own, I feel like.
Yeah, I don't think I don't
Just
think there's
like-
any artist like that.
No.
Like that's as like odd as him. Like
Nah, everybody's was like, if you're rapping, you gotta do the whole trap beat, unless you're a Kanye or
Yeah.
you know,
and then
J.
you can,
Cole, whatever.
But at
like
the same
that.
time, you can have unique sound in that style too. Like with who's Access Slump God Ski Mask.
Yeah.
Ski Mask is Slump
I
God,
know.
right?
Yeah.
Ski
Yeah.
Mask. Like he's got like a unique sound. To
Yo, his
rap.
voice is like
It's unique. It's
different.
weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's still in that trap.
True.
Like
Shout out to
X
Florida.
has a unique sound, but he's also on a different like. just
X
on
is
a whole
like,
bunch of other
you
stuff.
be like, yo, is he singing? Then right after that, he's like screaming.
Yeah.
Then on the next song, he's spitting bars. Bro. Like, what the
Versatile.
fuck going on?
What's going
Everybody,
on?
please, anybody who hears this, give XXXTENTACION a chance, bro.
Yeah.
That nigga proved me wrong, bro.
When you think like he's on some, and then you think he's on some like Illuminati, like that's why Ski Mask said he want to be friends with him, right? Because he
Are they
said
not
that he
friends
wanted
anymore?
to kill like
Yeah.
a sacrifice or something. He
Some
said
weird, some cult
you were
weird
supposed
shit,
to be a
bro.
sacrifice, and then yeah, you see him in a freaking element like a middle school with kids, and he's acting all normal. And you're like,
Yeah.
what's going on?
He's just
dog?
like, man, I want to spread positivity and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, I don't know if he's bipolar. Like he might have
I
actual.
don't know, but
you
if he
know.
keeps making the same music he's making,
I'm
That's
gonna
good.
support him.
That's good for
he's
the
gonna
audience.
stay here for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be.
Yeah.
He can go down as a really good.
I got a question. So, you know how like if you were an upcoming rapper, all you gotta do is right now go on YouTube and be like Drake like beats or Travis Scott like beat. Do you think that's
Oh, stop,
creating that killing creativity? Like people to
It's probably other
Yeah.
people copying the sound.
Because-
Definitely,
Steal a lot of
because
stuff, too.
like that right off the bat, you're already looking for another artist's type of beat.
exactly.
And then like what I was telling like we have some cool talks sometimes. Like, I take them for granted, but yeah, we have some cool talks. But I was telling him I have this friend who only works with this producer, and so this producer can tailor like what he wants the beat to sound like. So yeah, I feel like if you get like just like a couple artists came up that way, just like Pierre, he mainly produced for Playboy Cardi.
40 for Drake.
Yeah, 40 for Drake. That's a
Yeah,
good. That's a great example.
Good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean. So 40 already knows like what Drake can do and like what type of sound he wants. So like, yeah, man, for any upcoming artist, like man, just I don't know how you were gonna find this person, but if you can find a producer that you know can get you the sound that you want and sound good, stick with them.
Yeah, honestly, you do see that a lot with the DJ Mustard, YG,
Yeah.
Metro
DJ
Boomin, and
Esco was Future.
Yeah.
Metro Boomin, Future, Metro
Yeah.
Boomin with 21 Savage.
And this
Yes.
isn't just to say like you have to stick with that producer for the rest of your life, but like be consistent.
Yeah, at least
To
for
start.
like an album or something.
Yeah. Be consistent to start.
Yeah, I never thought of it like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
man.
with the YouTube thing, yeah, like there, like I know it's SoundCloud. There's a lot of people that steal other people's like production.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, do you mean like the whole entire song
No, like they'll steal a song, rap over it, or
and make it their own?
yeah, or just release it on their own channel. Like
Yeah.
check out this mix I did.
I want to say,
Because you were looking for that, right? To see if someone stole your song.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. You can't get it copyrighted, so it's like
Yeah.
there's no way to say that I made it
How can you not? Why can't you get it copyrighted?
because I had to have
No,
their
copyright
permission
doesn't
to like mess with their music.
You have to get
Oh.
sample clearance.
Yeah. It's
Like,
like
we're talking about the one you produced, right?
yeah.
And like you like even you made that yourself original. Like you that's your individual music, right? And you can't get that copyrighted.
Nah,
No, it's owned by Drake, and Drake's out.
Unless Drake tells me that I can do it.
Yo, Birdman's sending you this season, rubbing his hand, bro. Playboy.
Like, you ain't making no money, boy.
Bring that twist back.
Yeah, man, but that's a whole nother conversation. I feel like people should be able to use your. I mean, I don't know, it's a touchy subject, but I feel like people should be able to use your work, as long as you get like a profit of it, like or you get some type of credit.
What's the profit?
But also, there's artists that like have their own style. They want.
Yeah, they don't want nobody.
They don't want someone else to mess with their sound. Like that's why they give, permission to some artists. Like the Beatles probably wouldn't want like Lil Pump to rap over one of their like songs. They'd be like, no, that's a violation of our sound, dog. We don't want.
Yeah,
we don't want ignorant, like.
You see, I would support that if Lil Pump want to rap over the Beatles beat, why not? But the problem
if it sounds good, okay.
Like them, it's like, yo, all right, homie, this is their lane. You can't do that.
Yeah.
But if you try to use their beat, why not?
That's what I'm saying. Music. Like, I feel like if you can do something, if you can,
they have to. If you want to make money out of it,
like if you can pay.
They can. They have to approve it. Not even the money. It's like, yo, we don't even want to get paid, and we don't want you to use this shit.
They have to approve you paying them.
Yeah, dumb. You can't just pay them and use it.
Yeah. This is like, okay, so another example. I want to say, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar, but have you heard the Chance verse that was supposed to be on Kanye's album? No. For Waves.
Feature.
Oh yeah. I did hear that. I did hear that. Like his version of the song. Yeah. Versus the one that was actually released.
Yeah. So you notice how like there's no CDQ for Chance's version.
There was like a lot more. I don't know if it was auto-tune or on the one that was released versus Chance's.
With auto-tune on whose part? On Kanye's?
The one Kanye released.
Oh yeah, there's definitely a lot of auto-tune on Kanye's
versus part. the one Chance that recorded.
Yeah, because he used more of a choir type feel, so the auto-tune's not needed.
What was the main differences though? Like what happened?
Oh well, I was just gonna say, so Kanye never approved of that version, so that's why we don't have a quality.
Did you ever give a reason why?
I guess he just didn't like it, But other people liked it, and I feel like we should have the CD quality version of Chance's Waves. That's just how I feel. But I mean, that's Kanye's thing. He doesn't want.
So you feel like the public should decide?
Yeah. I mean,
but then you're interfering. Like then you're like.
It was creative processing.
Yeah.
Like.
But if somebody could take, I don't know, man. I mean, it's just probably because I done it before. It's like I'm on the side of the fence that I feel like this should happen. I'm not on the art. I mean, I'm on the artist side, but then I'm like, what if I could take this and make this? And if you like it, then cool. Then I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it depends. I guess that's why the power lies on the artist to determine whether that's like, good or suitable for their brand.
Yeah. Another example would be so how the Robin Thicke song Pharrell got sued by Marvin Gaye. Yeah. So I mean they still get to keep their song, but they just had to pay. I mean they just had to pay Marvin Gaye's family. Yeah. But like they still were able to
so it's like
mess with
shit and ask forgiveness.
That's what Drake says. He says ask for forgiveness later. Just vent, but ask for forgiveness later.
That's what,
okay, what you know? Drake. Don't ask for permission, just ask for forgiveness. Yeah.
So, what do you guys think about producers not getting paid?
By artists?
And by the label record.
Man,
is that like a common thing?
It's so. They don't get paid a lot. They get paid.
Push me to the edge. The producer did not get a dime off of that.
Damn, really?
Producers don't get paid, bro.
They got.
Damn, what did they work for
studio
then?
Time though.
What you mean?
Like the producer must.
For them to sit down and work on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you produced that.
So you think they should get a cut of that?
Oh
money?
Hell yeah! Like,
but is that their choice?
See, I don't know.
Because I feel like for example, if you're a producer, you got like 100 artists coming in and out, and maybe like 3 of them become successful. So should you bank on a percentage of each individual artist's career, or should you bank on like a flat fee that they have to pay just to get to use your
that's the
for
question
them to make
and
music
argument.
for
Yeah.
you?
That's the question.
For you to make
argument.
music for them.
But here's the thing, though.
A flat line would be stupid. I mean, you probably get something
It would
out
be
for the
front.
producer, but like for the artist, I mean, the thing is, like, if you offer like a portion of if you offer royalty off their music, no artist would want to mess with you, dog. Like, they'll think that, all right, I can just go to some other producer that's probably just as good, and he wouldn't.
Exactly.
do
That's
that
why 88 Mafia, whatever that nigga's name is.
808 Mafia.
Yeah, it was trying to, like, he said, we need some association for us to stay together so we can get paid.
Yeah.
I feel
Dude,
like producers
can make their own album, dog. They can make their own album.
Yeah, Mike
like
Will
Metro-
Made It has an album.
Yeah, Metro
Yeah,
Booming does too.
Exactly,
Like,
but
yo,
those
they
are
can-
like the big.
Those are the big. You
Yeah.
gotta break the barrier
I'm
to get to
talking
that
about,
level,
like,
though. Yeah.
the producers that nobody knows and they're producing music, just like Push Me to the Edge.
But
That nigga did not get a dime off.
But I feel like
Hey,
that's
they
like
can
a whole
negotiate, I feel
career.
like.
That's like a whole career of like hitting misses. Like that's a whole bunch of artists, and like not everybody's gonna be as successful or as Push Me to the Edge. Like, you know.
That's why it should be. I feel like that should be a case by case basis.
Yeah, for a bigger artist, they would have to get.
But like
royalties of music.
nobody can know that beforehand.
Yeah.
Like if you make music for him, and all of a
That
sudden
is
you know
tough.
he you get a percentage of his,
Yeah,
and
literally,
if you
it's a
keep doing a
catch-22.
percentage for everybody,
Catch-22.
if nobody's being
Yeah.
successful, you're barely making money. So instead, you charge them a flat
Okay,
fee.
what about this? I'll take a flat fee, but if the song sells more than this, I will be getting paid this
Alright, then
amount.
if you're the artist, you're like,
That's
what
tough.
the fuck, bro?
Yeah,
You're
that's,
fucking
that
me
puts the
now.
artist in a tough
I'm just
position.
saying,
As a
producers need to
producer?
get more.
There has to be
Yeah,
something.
like
There's
producers
something.
are the key. Like all the beat you hear, it's literally the producer carrying the musician. All the nigga had to say is like some ad libs and all that. But all you bop was the
But
beat.
the artist has to differentiate himself from the pool. Like producers, they at least know they're like at a base level, they're set. Like artists, they could be when you hear a starving producer, like you hear starving
everywhere,
artists,
bro.
Dude, there's
Starving
so many
producers.
there's so many artists out
All
there
the
that
beat
hunger for
on
producers.
YouTube. All the beat.
Okay,
Panda
but
was
you're not-
bought for $250, bro. Off of YouTube, bro. I swear to God.
Yeah. I
What
heard
are
about
producers
that.
not getting a dime, bro?
Well, it depends. Yeah, it is a case by case
It's-
basis. But here's what I think they
yeah,
should
it's
do.
tough,
though. Like
man.
for an artist, right?
Uh-huh.
They should, because you already create like a connection with the artist. You can ask them for like, hey yo, do one song off your album. I mean, one for your joint, and then
And
give
do
me
one for exactly.
for an
okay.
album that
That
I'm
will
making.
work.
and
That's
I'll
what I
release.
think. That's why most niggas not getting paid. Cause if he's gonna give me a song, let me not ruin my
Yeah.
relationship just by getting some flat
Yeah,
fee or
because
something
a
like that.
couple grand off the bat that's good enough for them. Like a producer will be like, "Oh, you want to record my booth? Give me a couple grand. The song might not make it, but at least I got my couple grand. I split,
Yeah.
So
We'll see.
yeah, it does depend, but
That's a good way to look at it.
you can just hire.
I'm
a
just
sound
saying,
engineer.
if you worked on the music, if you were in the studio rolling the blunt for the nigga who's rapping, you should get a credit. Yo,
You
man,
shouldn't be
everybody needs to
smoking
get
this.
You influence.
because it contributed to the vibe that produced the motherfucking music.
Yeah.
That's why you get credits. You can put that on a portfolio resume.
You never know.
I'm kidding. Yeah, I do think our producers should get paid.
Time.
Yeah, that's
You got
Wrapping it up,
anything to say?
Any
Before we
upcoming
leave.
projects that you want to shout out?
I mean, other than I don't know if I said the name, but the name of the mashup mixtape is gonna be called The Mixtapes Volume 1.
All right, and we'll have his YouTube, his Twitter, Instagram linked in the description as well. So go
Along
ahead,
with
check him out.
Alcoholics.
Made by
Made-
Jay.
Made by Jay.
Okay, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, catch us.
Can everybody say it?
Made
by
by
Jay.
Jay.
Okay, yeah. I might
Made
put. I
by
might
Jay.
like cut,
Put a sound
like get
sample.
that and like make something with it. Yeah.
And
Put it
instead
on the
of
album.
E,
It
it's
might be on the album, man. I don't know.
You never know.
Might be on the mixtape.
The first part of this interview.
You
will
heard
be
it
on-
here
on the
before.
mixtape.
Yeah.
It'll be the interlude.
And make sure to shoot us a link when you do release the album
Yeah,
or
man.
mixtape.
So
So
we can give you a shout out.
Let them know where they can find us.
you can try to find us in the description. Instagram is _ R&R podcast, and Twitter is R&R podcast.
And on YouTube.
Man, you're already on YouTube. Oh, R&R podcast. Research not required.
Research
Yeah.
not
And
required.
you can catch
Tell
Alco
them
Black
Alco
on youtube.com/AQUABLACK. Follow us on Instagram, MJ.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for that guest appearance, bro. Like, we've been saying I was a guest appearing, but I haven't seen this video yet.
Siom has done a guest appearance on R.N.R. I mean, on Alka Black podcast, but
hasn't been posted, so you can't even plug that no more.
Yeah,
bro.
we've had some scheduling issues. It's been a tough semester.
All right, thank you for listening.
Yes, that's pretty much it.
Thanks for listening, guys.